What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relay reverse rants, no hate. Oleksandr Usyk Tyson Fury press conference. So at least now we know that unless something crazy happens, that the fight is on. So let me just tell you guys what I saw. Okay. Now, fanboys are childish, and these guys sit up and make up a bunch of nonsense to support the fighter that they like. You notice Usyk is always the same. He's never known for trash talking. He will answer a question that he's asked and say, what he feels about that situation, but he never has a whole lot to say. He just wants to fight. Okay, he shows up to the press conference because it's a routine. He interacts with the crowd a little bit, and he'll dance and smile and laugh, but he's not a trash talker. He just wants to fight. Now, Fury, on the other hand, let's look at his energy with Francis Ngannou. Joking, wasn't calling him a bum, wasn't trying to be disrespectful to him. The only thing he told him was that he's an MMA guy, but he's not a boxer. And, his experience and things that he has advantages over him, and, he's going to show him and how he's going to come right at him. Remember, this was Fury's words, right? He's going to stand there and he's going to go toe-to-toe. He's going to come at him. That's not what happened. Right? He got embarrassed. He got dropped. Right? He got embarrassed. So he's angry right now because he's embarrassed. Notice how all of a sudden when Usyk's involved. Now, what did Usyk ever do to Fury? That all his hatred. Every time he talks to Usyk, he's always talking about he's a foreigner and talking about how he's beaten one Ukrainian already. Yeah, you never rematched him, and then you retired, started snorting coke, and became 300 and something pounds, and then came back with a sob story about how you got this new lease on life and how all of a sudden now you're a health addict, and you show up to the Ngannou fight looking like the fucking Michelin Man. Rolls everywhere, flabby. I mean, the dude, like, he didn't train one day for that fight. You understand what I'm saying? Well, regardless to all of that, notice anytime Usyk's involved, it's like a bitterness. It's like a hatred there. Let me tell you what he's doing. He feels shook because he can't intimidate Usyk. He's trying to bully Usyk. He's trying to be the bully. Keep talking about how small he is. And everything comes out of his mouth against Usyk. It's some tough guy shit. It's like this anger. Like I hate Usyk. He feels that he has to do that, okay, to make himself believe that he can actually beat Usyk. And for the people that, oh man, no, he's waiting now. Size ain't every goddamn thing. Who you think would win? Oleksandr Usyk or Nikolai Valuev? Yeah, and I guarantee you only a diehard Nikolai Valuev fan would pick Nikolai. So don't say size means everything. It doesn't. It's how you use that shit. And the reality is, all you guys have seen was Tyson Fury beat an extremely limited one-trick pony, no IQ, Deontay Wilder. And y'all made a determination from that he's the greatest of all time, or he's such a highly skilled guy to the point like he has no flaws. No, he has many flaws. If he was as skilled as what y'all say, he wouldn't even got caught by those shots that Wilder caught him with. I know the holes I see in Fury's game. And let me tell y'all something. Fury's no devastating puncher. Fury, if he sits down on his punches, get the weight behind his shots, okay, and yeah, that's going to give him more momentum. So the punch is it's him with his momentum. Like, you see how when he fights Wilder, how he jolts and he jumps, and a little herky-jerky shit, and he shoots the jab out, and what does Wilder do every time? High guard and go straight back in the line. And what does Fury do? He jumps in, so when he's swinging, it's like his body's falling forward. So his body's coming behind the shot, and it's a momentum swing. That's what he's doing. And being that Deontay is not defensively sound, and he doesn't know how to slip and move, he doesn't know how to parry shots and fire back, he doesn't know how to do, he's extremely limited, like I said. So because Wilder was able to talk his way into making you believe he's better than what he is and knocking these guys out that basically should have been knocking him out because these guys suck. Reality is, what Deontay did worked for him up until he met Fury. The same way people talk about the ref should have waved it off against, why? We've seen fights waved off, and we also seen fights where the guy went down, getting up on Bambi legs, kept going down, and the ref still counted anyway. So, it's not like this is the first time in history that's ever happened. But you also can say Deontay Wilder got hit with like 20-something unanswered punches. He just kept against Ortiz. The ref could have waved that off because he was getting rocked and stumbled around. But he didn't. And even if you say, yeah, but Fury went down, so what? Roy Jones went down against Tara. He got up before the count ended. The ref waved it off. The ref's job is not to worry about you booing or getting mad. It's for the safety of the fighters. That being said, okay, we've seen guys get rocked without going down before. It wasn't answering shots. Same way. And the ref waved it off. Yeah, but this was a world title shot. Okay. Just like it was a world title shot when he didn't wave it off for Fury. Okay? And I don't give a shit about Fury. I don't care about none of them personally like that. But I'm saying reality, in fairness, that's the whole point. I'm always getting at, is in fairness, okay? Care about what you like or don't like. Fury, okay, feels uncomfortable because he can't get under Oleksandr Usyk's skin. He can't punk him. He can't make him come out of character. He feels that he needs all those advantages. So him calling him a middleweight and all this shit, he wasn't acting like that against Ngannou. You understand what I mean? So even at the face off, he's getting up there trying to push Usyk with his head. Usyk is pushing him right back. Usyk is letting him know, I don't play that shit. You're not going to intimidate me. That's what bullies do. When Mike Tyson was, fuck you, white boy. I'll fuck you and make you love me, punk. I'll make you all this crazy, stupid shit he was talking, biting Lennox Lewis on the leg. All this crazy, yeah, that's what bullies do. And their ego gets scarred when they can't intimidate you. And, it doesn't matter what Fury is saying. Usyk is he's not even caring about this shit. He just wants to fight. Come fight night, I'm going to show you what I'm made of. And that's what it comes down to. Now, as far as Fury and people talking about he's going to go to the body and all that, okay, we'll see what happens. But one thing you got to always understand, too, Fury's a different type of fighter. See, Fury throws one punch to the body. He doesn't throw combinations to the body. He doesn't hit you with a 1-2 to the body. He throws one. Him being a taller fighter, if Usyk is better prepared, well, he'll be able to fucking block that shit, parry that shit, and fire. And see, here's the thing with Fury. Now, we're going to see how the fight play out. But if Fury don't sit down on his punches have nothing. So if he tries to walk Usyk down, and I believe that's what he's going to try to do, walk him down, try to lean on him, try to put his weight on him, I think Usyk is going to be too smart. He's going to move, stay out of arm's way. When he throws his punches, he's going to throw them in combinations. Fury's not fast enough to throw punches with him. So maybe he might try to cut the shot. And if he does, that means he's going to have to stay behind the jab. And if he's behind the jab, well, he's going to be limited to throwing a jab right hand and trying to catch up with Usyk at the same time. But see, if Usyk stays on these angles, go to his body, you understand what I mean? Make Fury have to come at him, and then make Fury have to change styles. Make Fury have to adjust and readjust. That plays in Usyk's favor. And we've never seen Fury have to do that. This is why I say it's one thing when you sit here and say greatest of all times, and when you add up, it's not just the wins. Of course, it's who you win, how you win, all that kind of shit, and just the fact that you got in there and you put these classic fights on. But it's everything. It's everything. Can you switch it? Do you know how to transition from this to this? Do you understand what I'm saying? And Fury hasn't shown all that. He hasn't shown all that. He just beat Wilder. That's all. But at the same time, Fury wants people to forget what happened with Ngannou. And what Usyk is doing smart. He's not focused on what happened with Ngannou. He's expecting a better version of Fury come fight night. But at the same time, Fury can't get his legs back. I'm telling you guys, Fury's legs, he can't move like he used to. So he's going to have to try to come forward. If Usyk fights the way he normally does, it's going to be a problem for Fury to catch up to him. And Usyk throws his punches and bunches upstairs and downstairs, mix it up nice. Basically, he can outpoint and outbox Fury. And if Fury gets desperate and starts to get careless, Usyk can catch him. Usyk can actually, it might be more one-sided than people expect. Now, we'll see what happens and how Usyk prepares. My game plan and what I would do doesn't mean that Usyk and his team is going to do. And coming from that southpaw stance is going to be different where, see, for Fury, you got to understand, Fury likes to throw that left hook to the body. Usyk coming from the southpaw stance, people keep talking about what Dubois did. Okay, Dubois caught him. No question about that. And I told y'all, there wasn't no damn shot to the balls. So the most you can say with the belt line is, yeah, okay, whatever. We'll see how this works. We'll see what happens. But the same way how it's not wise for Usyk to focus on the Ngannou fight, but it is wise to understand and pay attention to what Fury couldn't do in that fight. And if y'all think all in one night, Fury's just, he's going to be motivated different and we're going to see a new fight. Nope. You're just going to see Fury. Okay? Usyk isn't Wilder and he isn't Dillian White. And he isn't Francis Ngannou. So this is going to be a situation where, like I said, now in a fight, shit can happen. By the end of the day, if Usyk is really studying Fury and he see the flaws in him, well, he should exploit them. Because I know what I see in Fury. Fanboys won't. His fanboys will always see things that's not there. I respect what Fury has, some of the things that he's done. But overall, nah, I don't see him the way his fanboys do. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because I see the shit that he can't do. I see the shit that he doesn't do. And that's why I tell you guys, look at Fury when he fought Klitschko. Look at Fury in those days, how he was quick on his feet. And that's not the same Fury. So this Fury, he's saying he's better now than he ever was. Okay, right. He wants y'all to believe that. And let's say he really believes it. Again, by doing what? Beating Wilder. The Klitschko fight was probably the most boring performance of his career. The Dillian White fight was underwhelming. Dillian White showed much of nothing. It was a basic bullshit fight. And pretty much Dillian White showed you that, his IQ has sunk to his IQ is about he's about as intelligent as a fucking doorknob. So, bottom line is, when you in fights where you have to switch up, it's a chess match. You have to, set traps. You have to avoid traps. You have to, create your own openings. Let a guy come in with his own momentum and make it work against him. All these, we've never seen Fury have to do that. We've never seen him have to do that. And fighting against Usyk may be the first time that he has to. Has Fury shown us that he can do that? No. So how can we just assume, yeah, no. We all talk about muscle memory and all. No, that's not what Fury's been used to doing. Usyk is not a stupid fighter. And like I said, you never know what can happen in the fight. But I feel like if his team see what I see, however they prepare, if they prepare properly, because there's several things that they can do. But if they prepare properly, I say Usyk should win. And I think that the only two things that Tyson Fury could do to beat Usyk, truthfully, is if he tries to put his weight on him, try to keep him behind that jab, work behind that jab, outpoint him in a boring fight. because Usyk is not going to stand there and try to wrestle with him. Why would he? And the second, like I said, the first thing is try to put his weight on him, try to walk him down, try to wear him out, dirty boxing, grabbing, hitting on the break type shit, going, just trying to wear him out, and then keeping him behind that jab. Like I said, just working it, jab, right hand, jab. But I don't see Usyk stupid enough to stand there and just be getting hit with that shit. And I think Usyk is too quick for that. And Tyson Fury is not nearly as fast as people try to say that he is. And you're going to see that when you see him fight Usyk. He's not Deontay Wilder. It's a different fight. So when you look at that, Fury's not going to be on the back foot. Nah. Why would he fight in the middleweight, right? So no. Fury's going to come in there, trying to walk him down, try to lean on him. And when he really, trying to pressure him, kind of come in, all that stutter step and shit, and, all that, trying to do a jab, trying to lean. That's what he's going to try to do. And that's the only two ways I can see him beating him, is if he's doing that, like tactically is doing that, and then, like I said, trying to keep him honest, trying to keep him behind that jab. But I think Usyk is just too smart. He's going to give him angles. He's going to move. Fury's going to get tired of trying to chase him. He's going to try to play little stupid games, trying to tell him, come on, let's fight, whatever. And I think Usyk is going to fight him smart, outpoint him, and wear him out. Now, if that's what's going to actually happen, I don't know. But I'm saying he should be, I feel like he's smart enough to do it. But again, it's all in preparation. So what's going to happen is going to happen. Now, hopefully, Usyk chip his ass up, become undisputed champion. And then we see what happens from there. And outside of Fury bullshit, I feel like who earns that spot, that's who gets the shot. But you guys know there will be a rematch clause. So it is what it is. One fight at a time. I'm not looking ahead or thinking ahead about what's next, So I'm just saying whoever gets to earn the shot. It's all about earning, man, not just sticking somebody out there just because. But yeah, I see fear. I see the scarred ego in Tyson Fury. I see nervousness because I can't make this. I can't shake this guy. I can't get under his skin. I can't make him fear me. I can't intimidate him. So I'm coming with the anger and hitting all, he always go to the race card shit, always with the fucking calling him a foreigner and talking about how I beat a Ukrainian, all right? We know what his nationality is. Like, what's all that? We seen George Kambosos do the same thing with Devin Haney. It's like, you look at, he had heated verbal exchanges with Teofimo. There's some bad blood between them, like, truthfully. So he had that, but it's just like, Haney ain't do nothing to Kambosos. All Haney just wanted to fight. And he was acting towards Devin Haney like there was a bitter hatred or something there. And we see where it got him. And fighters feel like they need to do that because they are trying to bully people and they can't. With Usyk, I just see a guy that's cool and calm. That's just like, okay, come fight night. I'm coming to win. Other than that, I don't have a lot to say. At this point, I'm pretty sure we all see Usyk has been a man of his word up until this point, in terms of wanting to fight these different guys. So, we see how things go. And that's all we can do, but it's a one fight by fight basis. Everybody's talking about what's happening in Saudi and then the Shakur fight tonight. And then you got Usyk. Yeah, still one fight at a time. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I don't get excited and shit like that. I look forward to certain things that I can enjoy, but I'm not jumping for joy. It is what it is. But anyway, this is fights. We can look at a lot of fights and say they should have happened a long time ago, but if they're happening now, then they're happening now. So if you're looking forward to, some good fights or hoping that they're good fights anyway, You know, for me, I don't really care about all that who won the press conference and who won the face, all that shit don't mean nothing. It's just another reason for somebody to make videos, but shit is meaningless. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. What do y'all think? Do y'all think? Well, tell me what y'all think. I already told y'all what I think about Fury, and I'm telling you, Fury's legs are gone. I'm telling you guys. I don't care what he did or didn't do in terms of training for Ngannou. His legs are gone. He can't move. See, he was trying to move with Ngannou because he was scared of that. He was scared of his power. He showed you vulnerability and weakness. So he showed you, you know, okay, I do have fear. I do have a fear. And the same way Ngannou gave him something to fear. See, you guys are looking at the fact that he's much bigger than Usyk, and you feeling like Usyk can't hurt him and Usyk can't do. Okay, well, I tell you what, the same way Dubois didn't think Usyk could hurt him, and he hurt him, didn't he? So they can keep calling him a middleweight and all that, a cruiserweight, and every time you turn around, he's a different weight class, everything other than heavyweight. It doesn't matter. Tyson Fury is bitter because he can't intimidate him. He's shook behind that shit because his tactics is not working. What I seen in that Ngannou fight, his legs are not the same. His legs are gone. He has to come fighting flat forward or fight stationary because he don't have the legs to carry him around like he used to. And you know what? If Usyk is smart, he's going to go to his body, off angles, catch him. You know, Fury's not quick to readjust like that. See, that transition when somebody shoot a shot and you parry and shoot back, Fury's not, look, especially going to the body, Fury's tall. It works against him because if he's turning and trying to catch him and turn into the shot, he's leaving himself open. Usyk going to counter right down the middle, bam! And basically, he give him these angles, go to his body. He already, you know, can't move like he used to. Yeah. I mean, there's different things. And because he has the longer reach, Usyk should be giving him shots on angles. Work his way in, catch him, come over the top with his jab, throw over top of his shit, and throw your combinations and make him have to retreat, cover up, move, and then get out of there. See, and this is what people not understanding. Usyk don't have to fight him on the outside. That's helping Tyson Fury to use his reach. Usyk needs to give him different looks, catch him on angles from the outside to work his way in, get out, get in, jab your way in, jab your way out. You understand what I'm saying? And don't give Fury opportunities to sit down and stand there and throw shots at you because you're letting him walk you down and then you're standing there resting around this guy for no reason. You know, just saying, yo. Usyk is smarter than that. But we'll see what happens come fight night. Talk to me in the comment section. What y'all think about Tyson Fury? What y'all think about Oleksandr Usyk? Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.